Okay. So this is your student table and this is your score table. Fine. Now here the question is, what is the output of the below query? So I have some queries. I'll show you the output and discuss that why we're getting this output. So this is the output. So here you can see student table is score table, and I'm joining a student and a score table based on the ID, and we're getting output as the ID 1, 3, and 1. Okay. Why 1, 3, and 1? Try to understand this. Select the start from. This is your student table. This is your student table, and then this is your score table. Score table. And this is the query which I was trying to execute now. Now here, let me keep the output as well here. This is the output. Let's try to analyze this output. This is the output. See, here you are trying to join a student and a score table based on the ID column, right? And score table. Okay. Is my voice audible? Hello? 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 Can you hear my voice?
Yes. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So you can see a student and a score table I'm joining based on the ID, right? Yeah, the ID is the joining condition. Now see, first of all, let us start with this ID1. We kept here. This ID1 equals ID1. So that's why 149 is in the output. Now this ID1 is not equal to any other value, that is not coming. After this, it will take this null. Okay, this is what I want to explain from this example. When you will take this null, is this null equals this null, second record? Are two nulls equal?
No.
No. That's why in joins, if you're trying to join two data which is null, you will not get any output. You can see in ID there is no null records. Okay, because this null is not equal to this null. Null is not equal to null. That is why it is not coming in the output. So always make a note of this. Whenever you're using joins, null records will not be fetched. Is this clear? Fine.
But then this will happen only in the case of inner join, right? If we are doing left join.
Left join that will be fetched. That will be fetched, yeah. In inner join only, that will not be fetched. Okay.
In left join also, null from this table would be there, but from the right table, null would not be there, right?
Let me show you this. So you're getting here null values is coming. Okay. Is this you're asking or something different?
Yes, then with null,
yeah,
be, but the entry from the right table would not be there, right?
On the right table, you will not get any value for this null because there is no matching records. Okay.
Okay.
Have I answered your question?
Yes, then
okay. So here from this example, that's what I want to make you understand, that if you have null, and if you can ask question here that then with this null, and here also we have null. So this two null can match and we should get output. Why it is not coming? This is the reason that null is null if you're trying to match two nulls. So SQL doesn't consider two nulls as equal. That's why you're not getting that as an output. Any question? Is that clear? Okay. If it is clear, tell me why this one is already covered here, then why this one is coming again? Who will answer? Why this one is coming again? Who will answer this?
The previous one ID has name A. This one is null. We didn't talk about anything like distinct, right? So it check one by one in the A table,
Correct.
compare with the table and pull the result.
Yeah. So this 1A is coming from this record. And then your SQL engine is analyzing this one. So here this one it will pick, and then it will again compare with this. Then this null equal this one equals this one. That's why this one and null, this value is coming from this particular record. Okay. It is the next. So this is left outer join. Okay. If I will use left outer join, even if I have null, that will also be fetched. That is what I've shown you here in the left outer join. All the records from the first table will be fetched. And then this is right outer join. Let me run this. In right outer join, all the data from the right table, that is the score table, will be fetched here. So from a score table, you can see all the records. This null 69, 5e. These two records, null 69 and 5e, we are getting from the score table. Is this clear? Any question? Questions? And this is replication. Okay, same table I'm joining. This student A, join with the student B. Let me execute this here in this query. Okay, so here we have both the tables same. Student A, join student B. So what will happen? The same table will be joined, and this is an example of self-join. Right? It is student A here. Then you have student B. This is student A, and this is student B. Okay, and you're joining based on the ID. So first of all, your SQL engine will start from this ID1. Okay, it will keep it here. Now this ID1 equals this ID1, right? There is an exact match. So you will get this record, correct? After this one will be matched to this not. This is not equal to this. After one will match to 3. This is not equal. Then one will be matched to this one. So again, this matches, and we get this record as well, right? So you'll get output as 1A, and this value. Then again, this 1A is exactly matching with the next record. This one, we get this value. Okay. ID name is the column from here, and this ID name is the column from. So after this, where it will go? The SQL engine.
Student
Where
A
it will go after?
null one, it will start checking.
It will take null from here. Okay. And again, this will copy null value here. Is this null equal this one? No. Is this null equal this null?
No.
No.
No. So two nulls are not same. Okay. So also not paid. Then the next record. Is this null equal 3? No. Next record. Is this null equal 1? No. Next record. Is this null equal 4? No. So after this, where it will go?
3
It will go to
in student A table.
3, right? Student A table, it will pick this 3. Now this 3, keep it here. Is this 3 equal 1? No. Is this 3 equal null? No. Is this 3 equal 3? Yes. It will stop here. It will copy this value, paste it here. And this value will be copied from here. Okay. Now suppose I have one more record here with 3 and F. And right now your SQL engine is present here only. Okay. And it got there is an exact match. It will move further or it will stop here.
Move further.
It will move further. Then it will check. It will cross check with the next record. This is 1. Is this 3 equals 1? No. Move to the next record. 4. Is this 3 equals 4? No. Next record. Is this 3 equals 3? Yes, this is it. It will stop here. It will copy this value, will paste it here, and from here again this screen will copy it and it will be pasted. Any question, guys? Is this clear or not? So the concept is your join scans all the records of both the tables, and in case of null records, that will not be fetched. That is what I want to explain you from all this example. Okay. Now this question number 2 already I have posted on the SQL practice group. Okay, you might have seen that. So here I was telling that you have to use without using where keyword, you have to solve this. I have posted my solution today on that group as well. But actually I wanted to explain something different. Okay, and I'll make a post on that video. Let me try to explain you here. Name is already used. Job table employee. See here, what I'm trying to do is here I will write select a dot id comma a dot name comma a dot gender from employee A join employee B on a dot id equals b dot id. Okay. Now suppose this is the query. Always try to understand how your SQL engine is processing your query. So this is your employee table. Here I want to explain you a new concept. Maybe some of you may know that concept, but let me explain that. So guys, this is your query. Okay. Sorry, not this one. Now, first of all, your SQL engine will start execution from where?
From.
From. So in from you have mentioned employee A join employee B. So it will create 2 copy of this employee table. So the employee A, so the employee B. Employee A, so the employee B. Okay. So it's fine. Let's see this. Okay. So from is done. After that, where to go?
On.
Where?
Join condition.
On joining condition. Joining condition is ID. Okay, now you guys have to tell me. It will start from this one. Okay. Now, is this one equal 1? Yes. Okay. You want AID, A name, and A gender. So you want only 3 columns from this table. So is this the exact match? Yes. So this 3 value will be copied here.
Yes.
Okay. After this, what will happen?
Next row. On B.
Yeah, it will move to the
Will
next
go to
record.
next row.
Is this 1 equals 2?
No.
No. Then after that,
3.
1 equals 3? No. Then 1 equals 4? No. Then 1 equals 5? No. Okay. So this one operation is over. After that, what will happen?
2.
Go to the next record, 2. Okay. We'll take it from here. Copy here, 2. Is this 2 equal 1? No. Is this 2 equals 2? Yes. This will be fetched. Similarly, you will get all these 3 records. Okay, this is very simple example of inner join. Hope you all have understood, but this is not what I want to teach you here. Okay, but before I proceed further, this is clear to everyone. Okay, fine. Let me execute this query and show you. We got this output, right? Now, if I will write a dot gender equals male. Okay, now suppose if this is the query. This is the query. This is the query. No gender is. So now this is the query. This is the new condition I've added. and I want to explain you the significance of this. Now, try to understand this is very important concept. I have seen on LinkedIn many students, many participants, they are getting confused here. See, what will happen here is, no, before I answer this, I want to show you one more thing. Let me execute this first. This is the output, right? And guys, please ask questions. If you think it is not clear, please ask questions. This is ID, name, and gender. For this is the output. Okay. Now, in place of this, I'm writing this. Okay. I have changed the query. Now tell me one thing. Is the output same or different?
Same.
Same. But query is same or different?
Different.
Query is different, but you got the same output. Why? Anyone who wants to explain this? Both the queries are different, but output is same. How?
Both is filtering the gender.
Both is filtering the gender. Here also we are filtering gender. Here also we are filtering gender. So it means we can use either and, or we can use where. That is totally based on our wish, right? That is what you are telling.
One is filtering on the join condition. One is filtering after the join.
After the join. So which one is better?
The first one.
First, very good. Perfect, yeah. See, now let me explain you this. These two queries output is same. I agree. But there is difference from performance perspective. This will take less time for execution, and this will take more time for execution. Apart from performance, okay, you can ask this question, that's fine. In my project, I have only 1000 records. Performance doesn't matter a lot. So Tanvir, can I use any one query? Yes, you can use, but only if you are working on inner join. Okay. If you're working on left outer join, right outer join, full outer join, so this will make a huge difference. There you will see that this and this is not giving the same output. So this and condition and this where condition, I agree that this is filtering the record and the output is same, but this is only in this particular inner join or self join. Is this clear? Now let me explain you that how this is working. In this case, again, same thing, you have two tables, employee and employee B. You are using a joining condition. And you have here you have an a.gender is equal to male. So the moment SQL engine will see that a.gender is equal to male, so he will understand that I have to consider only this record, and only this record. Okay. So now your new table employee A will be this table. Okay. Now this is your new employee table. Now your SQL engine will match this record with this record. Now tell me, is this easier as compared to comparing this 5 records? Not or not? Here you are comparing only 3 records with this 5 records, but here you are comparing 5 records with this 5 records. So this one is a little bit easier, correct? Now here what is happening, and this one what is happening, your SQL engine will consider this table only, okay, and this table only. Fine. It will join based on the ID. It will give this output so far. Then after this, after on is done, then your SQL engine will see that the user has mentioned where a.gender is equal to male. Then from this, it will filter only the male records. Now here you are filtering this gender is equal to male after joining condition, correct? So here you have to join 5 records of this table with 5 records of this table. And then you are filtering male record. But here in this case, at the beginning itself, you have filtered the male records and you're comparing with this. So now is it clear this first query performance will be better as compared to second query? Is this clear? Hello?
Yes.
I think this is not clear. Okay. If it is not clear, take the example like this. Suppose you went to Big Bazaar. Now there is no more Big Bazaar. I think Jio has bought this. So you went to Big Bazaar for shopping. Okay. Suppose you have purchased one shirt. Okay. You have purchased one tie. You have purchased some skirts. You have purchased some cold drink. Okay. And then you have purchased some purchase. What is that? Oven. Okay. Purchase oven. Microwave oven. Okay. You have purchased all these items. Okay. Now when you reach this billing counter, then you discovered that this cold drink I should not buy because I'm already suffering from cold and fever. Okay, so you have removed this. So now you have this item and you have this item. Okay, this is scenario 1. Scenario 1. In scenario 2, what happened? You went to same Big Bazaar and you were okay, and again you are planning to buy this. Okay, when you went to this cold drink section, you thought of buying the cold drink, but you at this moment itself you realize that, oh, I am suffering from cold and fever. Okay, let's not buy this. Remove this here itself. Okay, and now you have this. And finally at the billing counter, you have only this 4 items. So which scenario will take less time, or which scenario is better, scenario 1 or scenario 2? Which one is better?
Scenario 2.
Scenario 2. Why? Because you have
Before we
filtered
check
here itself, right? So this time effort you have saved. In scenario 1, you purchased this, you have taken, sorry, you have picked this, you have taken time here, you have carried that, again your input output memory is utilized, and then you have kept it here. Then you identify that this is not required, again you have removed from here. But here this removal, the filtering out you have done here itself. So you have saved time. So similarly, in this case, what is happening? Here you have filtered out here itself, right? In gender is equal to male, you have filtered for the values. Okay. But here in this case, where age or gender is equal to male, filtering out at the very last. So this is the difference. Any question? No questions? Okay, so out of this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, these questions are there. These all are very interesting question, guys. Please work on that. Question number 7, I have already covered in the class. This kind of questions are asked very frequently in interview. That's again this again. Out of this questions, please work on that. Let me know any other question which you want me to explain now.
Can we can you frame a question like wherein we are using joining of the tables, and on top of that we are doing grouping and having.
Grouping and having on top of that. Yeah, sure. I got your consent. Okay, I will share some questions like that. But before that, I want you guys to get some good understanding, very clear understanding, concrete understanding that exactly how joins, left join, right join, full join, self join works, and how they behave with duplicate records, how they behave with null records. Okay, so that's why I given first of all this simple questions. So work on this, and obviously then I will share some complicated questions as well. Okay, where you can use multiple other keywords and functions. Any question which you want me to explain out of this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Yeah. Because concept wise, almost we are done with the joins. Now you have to practice the questions. Okay, and then today's Friday. Tomorrow I will start with the analytic and window functions. Time and stuff. Any question which you want me to explain here? No. Okay, if no, so work on this, okay, the assignments. And then tomorrow 3 to 4:30, is that fine for everyone?
3 to 4:30 tomorrow. Okay.
Sridhar, Srijit, Devan, Tirupati, because you guys are regular.
Yes, Tanvi.
Can we make
works
after
for me.
7?
Evening 7,
Yep.
7 to 8:30,
Yeah, that may be fine.
7
for
to
me.
8:30. Okay, others, what about 7 to 8:30?
If we can have in the morning.
No, not in the morning. In the morning, I have other class, 7 to 8:30.
Okay.
3 to 4:30, Srijit, is difficult for you, right? Okay, Srijit and others. What about at 11 a.m.?
Fine.
Fine.
Works for me.
Srijit,
Fine.
Sridhar, Devan. It was Tirupati.
Fine.
Fine, Tanvir, fine.
Fine. Okay, so let's meet tomorrow, 11 to 12:30, and I will try to finish tomorrow class. Means tomorrow the remaining topics tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine then, guys. Thank you. Let's
Thank you.
meet tomorrow at 11. Okay. Thank you. Take care.
Thanks,
Bye.
Tanvi. Bye.
Bye.